Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Sagittarius, this is your energy check-in reading today. And what I'm going to do for you is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, everyone, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading and see what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you, Spirit of Life is all around you, my friends. So the Spirit of Life, the message here is, remember, you are never alone. The Spirit of Life is always with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. So once again, remember, you are never alone. The Spirit of Life is always with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. All right, so Spirit of Life is all around you. This is where Spirit is calling you to be one with the earth. This is what I'm getting, especially with this woman who is a tree. It's being one with the earth. There's oneness, wholeness all around you. They want you to look for it. Sagittarius, especially if you're not seeing it. It's outside, right? So 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are going through a temporary period of hardship. I feel that you're focusing on things that aren't working for you, and Spirit actually wants you to shift your focus on the things that are working for you. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles. Now, this sometimes is a temporary patch of energy. It's turbulent. So you're actually meant to go through it, but you are going to come out the other side. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles to start. We also have the King of Cups, balance. Okay, this is where you balance the excessive masculine energy that you have, that you may be experiencing. Perhaps you're finding that you're over assertive, aggressive, maybe you're too focused. They want you to take a more feminine approach to this, to really balance that masculine, feminine energy out. And from here, you're going to see how things actually balance out in your reality. Okay, so the King of Cups. And we have the Chariot card. So this is where you take the wheel of your own life. You sit behind the wheel. You direct yourself wherever it is that you're going. You have to take charge, everyone. And I know Spirit is asking you to tame that masculine energy, but it's all about learning how to work with it. When do you need to push the gas on the masculine energy? And when do you need to put the brakes on it, right? So this is how all of this is coming through for some of you. So the Chariot card is a major arcana card, so the energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you might feel this intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Chariot here, everyone. Now, those of you that are seeing the numbers 5, 14, and 7. These are all coming in as confirmations that there's something in this reading for you today, but also the number 5, 1, 4, 7 in that sequence is also a confirmation. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So what is this energy for you? Sagittarius, what is this 5 of Pentacles that has arrived in your life? Something that maybe you have been experiencing for a little while. Remember that this is only temporary. This too shall pass, right? It feels like an airplane ride and we hit that patch of turbulence. It freaks us out. This is what this energy feels like for me right now. This is the energy that I'm picking up from this card. I'm also getting a little bit of fear here. Maybe fear of money. I'm seeing a lot of different things that are kind of floating around in your mind here, Sagittarius. Something that you're putting a lot of energy into thinking about. Worry, stress. What is this? What are you thinking about? You could share with me in the comment section below. Spirit wants you to release the worry. They want you to release the stress, let it go. I know that's easier said than done, but they actually want you to focus on something different and not spend time putting energy into this thought, because the more that you're thinking, the more energy that you're putting into this, the more of it you're creating, and it's being reflected to you in your reality. Right? It's almost like you have chosen to put on a lens of scarcity, a lens of lower vibrational energy, and you're only looking through that, and that's what you're seeing. But the minute you start to change that, shift to that lens, to abundance, to love, to happiness, you're going to start seeing that. And I know when you first start to flip it, it's hard to believe. It's like, oh, give me a break. Like as if I could just turn my lens on and just see all these happy things. Well, with that attitude, you're not, right? So I've seen people do this. I've even done that myself a long time ago. And I started switching that up. I started switching the lens, and all of a sudden things started to shift and look different. So an example of this is those of you that are watching things online that are influencing the way that you're experiencing the world. Like you don't even realize that sometimes things that we watch online influence us. The type of people that we surround ourselves influences our energy. We start to interact with it and become one with that energy, right? So Spirit is really wanting you to take a look at where you're putting your energy. Maybe you have a big dream. Maybe there's something that you're working towards, but there's something here that you need to address that is not aligning you to where you're trying to go. I'm getting some of you, reading books on manifestation, law of attraction, wanting to work on bettering your life or learning something, right? There's a lot of different things that some of us are trying to do, but when we go to apply it or we're not applying it, we're not seeing results. We're not seeing things work for us. So again, it comes down to the energy, how you're showing up in your reality, how you're choosing to show up, how you're choosing to interact with the energy, take it in, process it, and then give it back out there. And it always starts with how you're giving energy out there. So if you're coming from a place of negativity, if you're coming from a place of lower vibrational energy with resentment, whatever this emotion is, you're going to feel that in your reality, right? Especially if you dwell in it. And this is not where you sometimes feel it here quickly here and there. This is more of a dwelling where you choose to be here, where you choose to be maybe a victim in your own life. I don't know. I feel Spirit is calling some of you out there. This could be just a temporary period where your tire got punctured and you're having to pay for your tire to get fixed. This could be, something that happened in your home. Maybe it was the fridge that broke down. This could be a period where, life goes through highs and lows. Whenever we go through a low experience, know that there's a high coming. And when we're going through a high period, prepare for that low, because this is how life is. It fluctuates for every single one of us, right? It's all about preparation and knowing that you're going to get through this. There's so many moments in your life, Sagittarius, where you've hit this 5 of Pentacles. And when you go back and look at it, you came out of it, didn't you? You have. You're going to come out of this one as well. So don't you worry. This is where we put our thinking caps on and figure out a way as we're moving through this energy, right? We're not meant to be afraid of it. We're meant to move through it because you're evolving and growing. And the number 5 in numerology is change. So I know that some of you are out of your comfort zone in some way, going through some sort of change. Some of you might be having a great time with your change. And all it is you're kind of rearranging things and you're just out of alignment with maybe your schedule. It's only temporary, right? You're maybe implementing something new and that's difficult for you. And after a couple of weeks, you're going to do really good at it. But it's that process of building that strength, practicing and getting better at it. I feel this all the time. So whenever I implement something new, if I'm trying to change something in my life, oh man, the 3 weeks, it sucks to implement it because you have to get used to it, right? So balance is key, everyone. And Spirit is asking you to cultivate inner calm and peace within yourself rather than allowing these emotions to kind of run wild here. I don't know if you're feeling that your emotions are running wild here. It feels like a roller coaster ride for some of you. This 5 of Pentacles really shot you into the air, and it feels like this kind of wild ride that you're on. So Spirit is calling you to cultivate balance, a tranquil energy, peace in your life in some way, you have to do the work. You're the one that knows yourself the best, right? So you know what's going to work for you in order to create balance. If you don't know what that is, they want you to find it. You have to take the necessary action steps in finding that peace and balance in your life. Is there something in your environment that is kind of off and making things a little bit, not feeling like they're in balance? Is there maybe energies around you in your environment that are not helping keep you balanced and aligned? Sometimes we can't change our environment. So this is where we find a tranquil space in our home in order to connect with spirit. There's a major connection happening with you and spirit right now, Sagittarius. And this is why this inner calm and balance is required, because even if you're going through something like this, through that inner calm, you're going to be able to connect and find your way through. You're going to receive guidance on how you're meant to get through whatever this is, right? So just a temporary patch of energy. Again, this too shall pass, and keep yourself aligned. Go out for a walk in nature. If you're feeling like you're pent up and emotions are all over the place, maybe you're meant to burn them in some way, meaning maybe do a bunch of jumping jacks, go to the gym, go for a jog, go for a walk in nature, talk it out with somebody, right? Burn that energy out. Don't keep it pent up within yourself. So balance. Now, some of you are in a really good place of balance, and you're starting to see that life is really unfolding for you in a beautiful way. And perhaps there's a temporary period that you're experiencing right now where it does feel like a lower vibrational energy, but you're okay with that. You're like, you know what? I know that life is ups, it has its ups and downs. I'm not going to worry about this. Instead, I'm going to see if there's an other way that we can work around this. Is there something I can implement, something else I can do during this time as I'm feeling this low period? So what I'm getting here is some of you that are in business, maybe you're experiencing a low period in your business where you're not getting enough sales, enough views on your social media accounts, right? Perhaps things are kind of uncertain for you. This is where Spirit is asking you to adjust and maybe do something different within the business just to see if it might work. Look at options, talk to strategists, maybe change up your marketing strategy, right? To think of different ways in order to create balance, right? This is what I do with my own YouTube channel, right? Everyone that's on YouTube knows we go through ups and downs, right? It's never the same, and you just never know. YouTube is a crapshoot. I really feel that. It's just you never know what's going to happen on there. So I just have strategies and things that I have in place that I like to utilize whenever I'm experiencing that. I have a plan. So this is where Spirit wants you to have a plan around any kind of fluctuations in your life, whether these are emotional, business, in your relationships, right? Those of you that are experiencing maybe not a great time in your relationship, maybe it's time to think outside the box. Perhaps you need to communicate a little bit more to be understood, right? There's ways to go about this, and you have to find your own way, is what Spirit is saying here. You have to create that balance and peace within your own life by taking action and figuring out, okay, what can I do? What can I do to do this thing? Sometimes non-action is the action that we're meant to take. Sometimes we're meant to actually pull away from something, take a step back and look at the bigger picture of what's actually happening. So many ways that this King of Cups energy can come in, but just know that you're someone who's very, very strong. And with this card, you're actually meant to take action, but peaceful action, however that shows up for you. Whatever peaceful action is for you, okay? So the King of Cups, and you're overflowing with abundance here, everyone. That's the other thing, you're flowing with abundance, right? To take a peaceful approach, but take an approach, do something, take action, initiate, visualize, whatever that is for you, and taking charge of your life. I know we have a card of calm here, but you can calmly move ahead by keeping things aligned. And I feel some of you are blazing ahead here. Just blazing on ahead and seeing life just unfolding and just becoming beautiful because you have yourself in alignment. Oh my gosh, what is it that you're doing here, Sagittarius? Share with us in the comment section below. What have you implemented in your life recently that has had you sit in the driver's seat where you feel that, okay, it's me that's driving this life, this vessel. There's nobody else in charge here. I'm the one that's calling the shots. I'm responsible. Everything that's happening is because of me. I'm seeing everything being reflected here. There's a power, there's a force that is behind you, pushing you forward, right? And there's something I feel that is going to be revealed here, and you're going to win. Somebody here is wanting to know if they're going to win. You're going to win here. This is a card of victory. You're going to claim victory here, everyone. And it's through the energy that you put out there, the energy that you choose to put out there, the way that you interact with everything in your life. And remember, everything comes from a place of love, right? If you remember that, everything comes from love. The more love that you put out there, kindness and compassion, the more of that's going to come back towards you. I'm seeing some of you moving so quickly that you're time jumping, and time jumping has been coming in quite a bit throughout the readings here, everyone. I do feel that some of you are actually taking your life a little bit more seriously. You actually care. So you're doing the necessary things that you need to do in order to see yourself through any kind of obstacles and challenges. You're actually working through things and making it happen. Like, what is it that you're doing? It's just so awesome because I'm seeing someone who's really busy. I'm getting a solopreneur, somebody that is on their own, has finally taken a hold of this power, and you're actually pushing yourself forward with it. And there's no horses here taking this wagon along. It's you, it's your energy. You don't need any other support. I mean, support is really good, right? So even with my channel, I have my husband who edits my videos. He does a much more on the back end, not just editing videos. He's building an empire of his own, right? He's actually going to be making a movie soon. So I'm getting, you know, he's flying really fast with his own energy. And I feel this is the same thing for myself. Some of you might be on a social media platform and you're seeing yourselves in this position of success. Like, you're seeing it very clearly and you're seeing yourself moving towards it. You're seeing it all happening. It's all happening in real time. And it's because of the energy, and you're learning and you're growing. And it's everything that you are doing, the energy that you're putting through that connection that you have to source energy. It's so powerful. So yeah, I just feel that you're going to see a lot of things happening quickly. It's a very fast energy that's coming in. And what I'm getting here is just be careful of any kind of distractions that you have around you at this time. They're going to pop in. Don't let this temporary period distract you from your ultimate goal here, okay? These kind of things happen all the time. Whatever this is for you, don't let this get in the way. So if your tire was punctured, something happened, it's okay. These kinds of things happen. Let's breathe through it. Let's get it fixed and on with our day, right? Don't let things bother you. Don't bring yourself lower to that energy to match it. Let's keep ourselves in a higher vibrational energy. And that's the other thing Spirit is reminding you. You are on a different level here, Sagittarius. You're not like anyone else that is in your life. You're different. You're unique. You know this. Right? And not a lot of people understand you, but whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it, because you're going to see yourself moving ahead way further than a lot of people that you're seeing in your life right now. I feel some of you have left people behind. It's just that you're moving at a speed that is different than others. You might find yourself in a lonely space here, but this is a really good time for you to go inward, especially if you're finding that you're lonely. Maybe you're not interacting with people, but it's because you're actually on a mission here. I'm getting someone on a mission to get things done. You don't have time to dilly-dally here. You mean business, and you're really going to see results. You're going to claim victory here, everyone. So, oh my goodness. It's because the Spirit of life is supporting you, okay? And if you're in a place right now where this doesn't feel good, take a look outside. Look at all the crows. Maybe look at the birds, the sky. Maybe there's a bug around there somewhere, the leaves, the trees, just the people, and just be in this present moment and see that the world actually is just what it's always been. It's been there. I always look at the world and I'm like, oh, it's exactly the same what it was. Yeah, there's been a few changes, but it's the same world that we live in, right? So it's all about detaching from some of the lower vibrational energies and bringing yourself back to the present moment within your own energy. So the Spirit of Animals Oracle deck, I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook, everyone. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So we're getting cat spirit. Some of you might be seeing cats around you. Perhaps you have a cat in your home, or maybe a couple of cats. This is coming in as a confirmation here. Claim your independence. This is a card of independence as well, everyone. Freedom. Okay, so some of you might be seeing cats with wings, or maybe you have a cat that has passed on and is on the other side, but you know that It's an animal spirit that's always been with you, right? So 13 is the number on this card. Perhaps you're seeing this number somewhere. Maybe your cat was 13 years old before it passed here, everyone. That's coming through as well. If you're seeing these numbers, this is a confirmation of this reading. The number 4 is coming up as a life path number for some of you as a confirmation. Some of you might have been born on the 13th. Now, those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 13 days, 13 weeks, and 13 hours around the message of this card, also the 13th of the month. So the oracle message here is when cat spirit meows, she is calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror all of this back to you with kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory, for you, cat spirit rejoices. She's here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. Now, the protection message here is this may be the time you are facing some unpredictable situations, which is the 5 of Pentacles. Are you hesitant to take a risk, too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat spirit is saying, go for it, because you will land on your feet. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there is no reason to worry, so let the worry go. Cat spirit loves to mix it up, and these seeming upsets will actually bring you some wondrous and unexpected opportunities. So look at that. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to a spectacular success. So embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and can trust yourself. So look at that, cat spirit here, everyone. Let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you prosperity. Look at that. The number 8, if you're seeing the number 8, infinity symbols or a Boris, anything shaped like an 8, this is a confirmation for you today of prosperity. It's all around you. So the message here is balance of personal power. It's important that you balance your personal power. Okay, victory is coming in. We already talked about that. You're going to be overcoming your challenges here, everyone. Success, strength, and endurance. Okay. All of this is available for you. You're very prosperous, everyone. Hey, my beautiful friends, I'm so happy to announce that we now have memberships available on my channel. So those of you that have been looking to support me, my channel, and my work, you can now do so by becoming a member of this channel. As a member, you get perks. Some of those perks right now on the level 1 scale are custom badges and emojis that I made myself for all of you to use. All right, and there's more levels incoming over the next little while here. But first, we've got the level 1, which is the beautiful friends at $2.99. So if you're interested in supporting me, this is a really good way to do that. So I'm looking forward to see where we could take this community. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much, everyone. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.